Hello and welcome to episode 19 of my trophy guide for Hogwarts Legacy. Make your way north where we can take care of Merlin Trial 67 out of 95.
Wait. No. To Bolso!
I shall avenge your death!
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo!
Now follow the butterflies close by to Conjuration 123 out of 140 before making your way to the Tomb of Treachery.
Revelio.
Here we can complete Merlin Trial 68 out of 95 and activate Floo Flame 80 out of 83, Tomb of Treachery, before entering said dungeon. This also counts as our last out of 5 Cairn dungeons, rewarding you with the trophy, the Intrepid Explorer. Very close to the entrance you can pick up Conjuration 124 out of 140. Then follow me all the way to the end.
Considering the bones, I'll assume this is a tomb. Defender! Wingardium Leviosa! Bombarda! Confringo! 8 legs is... Why is this door locked? Must be something around here I can climb on. Brilliant. The first piece of the puzzle. One down, 2 to go. Lumos! Must be something around here I can climb on. Lumos. Success. In theory, what are they protecting? Confringo! Protego! Bombarda! Protego!
Here we want to turn over 3 specific tiles with Flipendo to complete side quest 53 out of 57 Cursed Trimmed Treasure and obtain appearance 28 out of 78 Treasure Seeker's Attire.
So I've got something after defeating those... Eureka!
Now fast travel to the Astronomy Wing, Charm's Classroom, where we can complete side quests 54 and 55 out of 57, the Hall of Herodiana, and Cache in the Castle.
I already have the wormwood.
Well, what about the shrivel thing?
Made any progress with your...
Hello.
Well...
Next we want to head through Professor Ronan's office to collect wand handle 37 out of 42 and Revelio page 114 out of 150, Dark Tower Cell.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Fast travel to the Astronomy Wing, Transfiguration Classroom, and follow me through Hieroglyphic Hall to find Depulso Puzzle Room 2.
Aloha Mora.
In here we will face 3 advanced puzzles centered around the use of Accio and Depulso. There are several solutions to these puzzles, but I highly recommend following my instructions as collisions inside these rooms are pretty buggy, and both the puzzle blocks and my player have been launched out of bounds several times inside of these rooms for no apparent reason. Pull this T towards you and then turn around to pull the single cube towards you as well. Now pull the 2 blocks from the right wall towards you and then push them towards the far wall. Pull them towards the left to combine with the single cube and then summon them towards you. Now climb up and approach the chest to trigger an event that opens up the exit. We now have to create a path to the exit, so reset the room by shooting the contraption to your left. Repeat the first 2 steps from before, but pull the newly appeared block towards you as well. Again, pull and then push the 2 blocks from the right wall towards you and then to the wall opposite of the entrance. Next we want to combine these 2 blocks with the 3 blocks and then rotate them around and towards us counterclockwise. Finally, pull the T towards the previously placed structure and this will form a something that we can climb. Start this last puzzle by pulling the big L towards you so that the central pillar is right at its angle and then push it back again. Now pull the H towards you and cycle the movable pillar around the room counterclockwise.
Depulso. Accio.
Move the now even bigger structure against the left wall and then towards you. Turn around and maneuver the line of 4 blocks so that it connects to the long end of the big structure to make it even longer. Climb said structure and push it to the opposite side of the room to climb up and reach the exit. Pick up Conjuration 125 out of 140 and that's Depulso Room 2 done. On your way to Magic History class, you can pick up Revelio pages 115 and 116 out of 150, Sphinx statue and History of Magic windows.
Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
During class, we will roam around the Bell Tower. Use this time to collect Revelio pages 117, 118 and 119 out of 150, Grimbald Weft, Wooden Cat and Waving Knight. Report back to Professor Binns to complete side quest 56 out of 57, History of Magic class, and obtain Conjuration 126 out of 140, Books and Cauldron Shelf.
Good.
Did you?
Searching for
Revelio.
Weft is so dull. I'd rather do this.
Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the
This
Bell
is a
Tower.
centuries-old likeness of
Retinue,
Pandadon.
Royal Knight.
Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People of all I find that
I love the cheerful countenance nestled among the
Pity.
Now pick up Revelio pages 120 and 121 out of 150, Three Sisters belts and Scorch marks before heading down into the dungeons.
written by those who do their
This unassuming smudge is rumoured to be the location of the very first
I like
successful
to see
use
that.
of Bombarda. I suppose successful in a relative term, since clever casting...
Climb through a hidden door and go down the long corridor to find Revelio page 122 out of 150, Werewolf Saga Tapestries. Now leave and jump over the railing to find another Daedalian key. Follow it to house token 13 out of 16 and then collect Revelio pages 123 and 124 out of 150, Urn of Ashes and Sleeping Dragon statue, which you can find close by.
Revelio.
Excellent.
It looks as if the sapling uprooted the mighty...
Now enter the Muggle studies, where you can find Demiguise 30 out of 33 and Revelio page 125 out of 150, Important Muggle Artefact.
Fine now, Demiguise.
Revelio.
Then enter Alchemy class to collect Revelio page 126 out of 150, Alchemy class, as well as Wand Handle 38 out of 42.
Revelio.
This only leaves another Daedalian key nearby, which leads you to house token 14 out of 16, and that finishes up the dungeons.
Yes.
Fast travel to the Library Annex Potions Classroom and follow yet another Daedalian key down towards the Long Gallery.
But surely those would curdle.
Pick up house token 15 out of 16 and then enter the long hallway. To your right you will find the Pulsar Puzzle Room 1. Here we have to open 3 chests to trigger the collection chest's appearance. Get the single block on the right wall out of the way and then move the central 2 blocks to the right. Reset the room and now get the single block on the right to the left wall, then rotate it clockwise. Move the blocks at the bottom to the left and then use the upper block in the middle to pull towards the entrance. This combines into a 2-block pillar, which we then pull towards the other blocks. Finally, pull this towards the opposite wall, which creates a structure you can climb and reach the second chest. Now reset the room and copy my positioning. Pull the block hiding behind the pillar so it crosses the gap and is placed in the right side corner. Next we use the 2 central cubes and also push them into the corner we pushed the previous cube into. Now that we have a staircase, we only have to reach it, so use the cube below the entrance and combine it with the 2-block line to form a 3-block line. Finally, we just need to push this all the way into the opposite corner, and that will open up the path. After opening the 3rd chest, we can leave and collect Conjuration 127 out of 140 on the way back. Close by we can break into a room to pick up Demiguise 31 out of 33. Make your way to the end of this gallery where we want to open an arithmancy door by turning the respective mechanisms 1 and 2 times. Select Revelio page 127 out of 150, Gorgon Portrait, and Conjuration 128 out of 140, before fast traveling to the Great Hall, Great Hall.
Revelio.
Follow me outside, where we can pick up Revelio page 128 out of 150, the Yawning Gargoyle, and then trigger the final Daedalian key before unlocking Floo Flame 81 out of 83, Quad Courtyard. Now go and collect the last out of 16 house tokens. Head into the Gryffindor Tower and enter the toilets after collecting Revelio page 129 out of 150, Haunted Toilets.
Aloha Mora.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim.
Behind the central cabin you can find Demiguise 32 out of 33. Exit the toilets again and follow the corridor where we want to collect Revelio pages 130 and 131 out of 150, Lachlan the Lanky, and Map of Argyllshire.
So I took my revenge to wreak havoc.
Lastly, enter the frog statue at the bottom of the staircase to reach wand handle 39 out of 42, and then fast travel to the grand staircase, Slytherin Common Room. Place all the house tokens in the house chest to progress the final side quest and obtain appearance 29 out of 78, Slytherin Relic House Uniform.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Another house token for the house chest. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
Exit the common room and head down towards detention. Collect Revelio page 132 out of 150, Detention Chamber, and then open the nearby Fall Gate.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Here we can pick up Revelio pages 133 and 134 out of 150, Death Day Party Room, and Headless Hunt Tapestry.
I'm going to ask her this time. You said that one.
Fast travel to the Grand Staircase, and descend the staircase towards the Hufflepuff Common Room. On the way you want to grab Revelio page 135 out of 150, House Elf Recipe Book.
Revelio.
At the common rooms you can then collect Revelio page 136 out of 150, Hufflepuff Barrels, and then head back to enter the kitchens. On the way through you can collect Revelio pages 138, 139 and 140 out of 150, Pair Portrait, Kitchen Tables and House Elf Living Quarters, as well as Wand Handle 40 out of 42.
Revelio.
Fast travel to the Grand Staircase, Ravenclaw Tower, and open the nearby Arithmancy door by turning both contraptions 3 times to collect Conjuration 129 out of 140. Now ascend the Ravenclaw Tower to find both Revelio pages 140 and 141 out of 150, Ravenclaw Bust and Ravenclaw Door Knocker. We are now completely done with Hogwarts Castle. We only want to fast travel to the Astronomy Wing, Transfiguration Courtyard to complete side quest 57 out of 57, the Daedalian Keys, and obtain the trophy The Good Samaritan. Then talk to Professor Weasley to trigger the final main quest before fast traveling to Sanbakar's Tower. The final gigantic step will be cleaning up the overworld. Fly northwest to use Astronomy Table 13 out of 15. Then follow me west to reach a small village and unlock Floo Flame 82 out of 83, Pitt-Upon-Ford.
If only I could get my hands on the thing.
Turn back and trigger the butterflies to find Conjuration 130 out of 140.
Revelio.
Right next to you, we can now unlock the final Floo Flame, North Fort Bog, which also rewards you with the trophy Flew Around the World. Move east and complete Merlin Trial 69 out of 95. Then enter the enemy camp to find trait 41 out of 75.
Merlin Trial.
Best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap.
Confringo.
Better than that by now. We've all told them. Who's that?
Lastly, travel southeast to complete Merlin Trial 70 out of 95 with the use of Flipendo.
Confringo. Potato. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Flipendo!
Fast travel to Pitt-Upon-Ford and follow me as we clear this village of all its collectibles, starting with Wand Handle 41 out of 42 and Conjuration 131 out of 140.
Aloha Mora.
Here we also pick up Demiguise 33 out of 33, which also rewards you with the trophy Demiguise Dread. Try to stay out of combat while making your way to the next residence so you can interact with the lock. From there, simply continue following me to obtain Wand Handle 42 out of 42, Revelio page 142 out of 150, Spider Sign, and Conjuration 132 out of 140.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Just east of here you can quickly solve Merlin Trial 71 out of 95 by clearing the platforming section. Now pop balloon set 26 out of 32 above Pitt-Upon-Ford, before activating landing platform 16 out of 20 just south of the village. Sneak into the southern enemy camp to collect trait 42 out of 75 undetected, so we can fast travel to Felberton Castle afterwards.
You've been straying from your instructions. Don't interrupt me. Mind yourself. Understood?
Follow me west to find Merlin Trial 72 out of 95, which has you move another large sphere into the designated pit.
Wingardium Leviosa.
From here, travel east to find the nearby Merlin Trial 73 out of 95, which is solved with the use of Lumos.
Lumos.
Now sneak into the northern side of the castle, where we can find Revelio page 143 out of 150, Rune Spoor Egg.
Revelio.
Try to stay undetected while making your way towards enemy 65 out of 67 and infamous foe 19 out of 21, Tempest Thorn. If you are lucky and you get a quick Ancient Magic animation, you can quickly take her out with Ancient Magic and then immediately fast travel to East Hogsmeade Valley. If you can't, then kill the mongrel or any enemies that have spotted you before doing so.
Show you.
Right in front of you will be the wandering merchant Leopold Babcock, who will sell you broom 9 out of 13, Sky Scythe Broom.
Hello. Just... What?
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. That's been a...
Further ahead, you can then find Revelio page 144 out of 150, Squib Cottage.
Revelio.
Turn southwest from here to find Merlin Trial 74 out of 95. Make sure to trigger another gathering of butterflies on the way, which will lead you to Conjuration 133 out of 140.
Revelio.
Take out the surrounding enemies to complete this trial more easily.
Patricus Totalis.
Confringo!
Glacius!
Confringo!
Lumos.
Up and to the west you can activate landing platform 17 out of 20, then fast travel to Mooncalf Den. From here you want to follow me south to complete another set of Merlin Trials. After cleaning Merlin Trial 75 out of 95 with the use of Wingardium Leviosa, you want to follow another kaleidoscope of butterflies to Conjuration 134 out of 140.
Revelio.
Now travel south again to find Merlin Trials 76 and 77 out of 95, which are both rather self-explanatory.
Lumos.
Follow balloon set 27 out of 32 southeastwards, and then turn northeast to reach Merlin Trial 78 out of 95.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Fast travel to North Feldcroft and clear the enemy camp to the west to have easier access to Merlin Trial 79 out of 95, Trait 43 out of 75, and Astronomy Table 14 out of 15.
Avenge our leader!
Confringo!
You've been paying attention in defense.
Protego!
Stupid ones are the cowards.
Defender!
You almost had a lucky start.
Descender! Stupid! Bombarda!
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
Here I recommend getting rid of the rubble with Bombarda.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Now enter the lower enemy camp to find trait 44 out of 75, and then take care of balloon set 28 out of 32 above you to lose the enemy's attention.
That's the student who uses strange magic.
Descend to the west to find Merlin Trial 80 out of 95 and then follow me south until you reach another butterfly icon. Follow them to Conjuration 135 out of 140.
Confringo!
Revelio.
From here we can pop balloon set 29 out of 32 while approaching Merlin Trial 81 out of 95. You will have to cross over the bay to reach the final set of spheres. Now enter yet another enemy camp for trait 45 out of 75. Again, we want to stay undiscovered here to not have any disturbances during the next steps.
Oi, pass that pie whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Following our Merlin Trials 82, 83 and 84 out of 95, as you stick to my path along the western coastline.
Confringo!
I'll cut you from skin to shadow. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. It shouldn't take long. My brother worked with Grimbald. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Confringo!
Fly out to sea where we pop balloon set 30 out of 32 and then pass over the previous Merlin Trial to activate landing platform 18 out of 20 and use Astronomy Table 15 out of 15. Inside Rookwood Castle to the north, we want to pick up traits 46 and 47 out of 75 and register enemy 66 out of 67, Balgruuf the Bludgeoner. Defeat him to reach 20 out of 21 infamous foes defeated and follow me further east.
quiet. Such
Ramrock has fallen. Avenge our leader!
I won't rest until yours. I don't have time for this.
The castle.
Clear Merlin Trial 85 out of 95 and approach the nearby tower. There we can complete Ancient Magic Hotspot 17 out of 20 and also collect Revelio page 145 out of 150, Broken Binoculars.
Revelio. That wasn't so difficult.
Now fast travel to Cambridge, and that concludes this episode. I will see you in the next and final one.